place is serving them up, and something that looks like it should be riding the rails. ciLiving's Ryan Berg joins us here with a little bit more.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about the cafe car on the Amtrak train here. This is something totally different. See, this Sipyard, what they do is they convert these old rail shipping cards that you see everywhere and actually has turned them into a tavern.
Cool.
It's a new approach to architecture and a new approach to the bar experience. If you ever see Carl Cathedral unlocking his shipping crates each afternoon, you may think he works for the railroad or maybe a big moving company. But instead of riding the rails, this entrepreneur is instead pouring the drinks.
These shipping containers, have been all over the U.S., potentially around the world, and now they're here. And so there's a story behind where they've been to.
And just like the containers themselves, there's a story to how the Sipyard came to be.
So I think the big idea for Sipyard was really to be another outdoor space for people to drink. It's similar to like Blind Pig and other kind of outdoor drinking spaces. We just really saw that people wanted to drink outside and wanted to provide a place in downtown Urbana.
When the opportunity to start an outdoor bar first came up, Carl and his partners weren't sure what they wanted to do, but they knew they wanted it to be anything but ordinary.
One of our other partners has an architecture background, and it's just one of those things for architects that using shipping containers is kind of one of those things that you always want to do and be able to find a use case for it. And seeing shipping containers in different parts of the world, here in the U.S., there's some in Austin, San Francisco, I think New York. So there's different places that have been using shipping containers. And so when the opportunity came up where this was an open space that needed to be kind of populated with something, it was kind of a no-brainer. Let's use shipping containers to kind of bring what we've seen around the world and around the U.S. and bring that kind of culture and that idea to downtown Urbana.
3 used containers and months of planning later, these crates have gone from cargo to keg, and that's getting some attention.
We have the Vallejo, which is another IPA. Oh, okay. I think it's cool, like when you're, we've been here a couple months, but people who have been walking by and they're like, whoa, I've never noticed this. Or I didn't know what this was, and it's really exciting. Or when people are like, oh, this reminds me of so-and-so place or so-and-so city. That's cool to hear.
Incorporating art was key for Sipyard's creators, something that becomes clear the second you see the space.
And then it really was just kind of an open call to other artists. So there have been a lot of people. We've had like high schoolers. We even have had school-age kids, like little kids who've been in here and just to paint it. And so it's been cool to see that all ages, all kinds of people have been able to participate.
Reinventing, something Sipyard does plenty of. From reinventing an alley into a gathering space, or giving new life to something that otherwise would be discarded.
Definitely want to bring that kind of vibe and a new and different experience for people.
Sipyard, showing that you can turn one man's trash into another man's tavern. Now, Sipyard first opened up around Halloween this past year, and they say that they've really been kept very busy as they've reopened in March. They say the word is spreading quickly, and they've definitely noticed business increasing a lot. So definitely a cool place, something you're definitely not going to see every day.
I love that sign, 500 cents for a beer. My goodness.
That's how everybody does. Oh, just 500 cents.
500 cents, right. Well, how creative, and what a great use of a shipping container and a great way to bring some new business to downtown.
It really is something uniquely Urbana.
Yeah,
there you go. Hey, if you have a story idea for Ryan, drop him a note on Facebook, Twitter, or email. He wants to hear from you.